How's it going, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, aka Big D. It's time to review The Bastard Executioner, Season 1, Episode 4, titled A Hunger / Newyn. I don't get why they put another... I don't know if a hunger means Newyn in that language or something, but they just... I get mixed up on it, but it's called A Hunger, man. Season 1, Episode 4, A Hunger. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the latest episode of The Bastard Executioner, go to www.fx.com/The Bastard Executioner. Watch the full episode there, or download the FX app. Let's get started. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons and final score. So here we go. We're literally 3 weeks into the show, man. The 2-hour premiere, then the other one, and then 3 weeks in, guys. How are you enjoying it? With the Katie Seagal being naked. I mean, she used to be good. I mean, Peg Bundy. I mean, she's not bad. Gemma. I mean, we've seen Gemma naked, I believe. So I think we're pretty fine. Here we go. Let's start off, man. There's this old man running in the beginning. His name is Tobias. He gets captured. He's trying to burn this paper that he doesn't want the other people to see. So either way, he has a tattoo on his back that links to a greater power. I guess you want to say that will lead into the farther of the season. So he's linked to the witch. The visitors arrive, and the Baroness is visiting the King Edward II. Oh, the second. I said the second. The second. I don't know why I did that. These visitors arrive, and one of the actors is a guy from Kingsman, the Secret Service. What do you know about the Kingsman? And then the train comes and everything. That actor. Anyway, that guy's there, and the visitors arrive. The visitors arrive, and they're there, and they want to see the Baroness, but the Baroness is gone because to go see King Edward III. The second, excuse me. So she has to look presentable when she's there. Oh dear, you have to look presentable. I was like, you know who she is? She's the Baroness, bitch. And then it just didn't work on there. So the witch gives a warning to the other members, the guy who fucks the sheep, and then the other, the black man and the guy with the beard, the Hogwarts man, in there. And Tobias is getting tortured. And who comes in? Who's the manliest man to come in? Oh, who is it? Ed Sheeran? Never heard of him. Is he Justin Bieber? Is he like the next Justin Bieber? I don't know Ed Sheeran. All I hear is his songs and all the girls back in last year, man, back when I was in my old school. Ed Sheeran! And it was like, the girl I liked, her sister loved Ed Sheeran. And I was like, oh, gosh, anyway. Still, everyone loves Ed Sheeran. I've heard him some songs in Sons of Anarchy, and his intro is a song for Bastard Executioner. He's a good singer. I'm not gonna get wrong. I'm not gonna say he's a bad singer. He's not bad. Just Ed Sheeran, his square face, and like, oh, hello. It's kind of like, oh gosh, here we go. Another singer trying to be an actor. Anyway, Sir Gormick is his name. He's the son of this priest. So the Chamberlain, Stephen Moyer, Bill from True Blood. The Chamberlain, he talks to this man, and he says he can rule the Shire, and he has two choices, like either this one or God's will that his wife gets better. So they're killing Tobias, and they cut off his limbs, and that's basically like where there's devil symbols and everything, and they put him in the woods, and they have like the legs where his arms are, and the arms where his legs are. It's gruesome, man. It's gross as hell. But, it's Kurt Sutter, man, so might as well show his penis too, since it's Kurt Sutter. Hey, I love Sons of Anarchy, baby, otherwise it wouldn't be right there down there. I love Sons of Anarchy, don't get me wrong. So, Wilkin and his son, I call him his son, but it's not really his son, it's, he's supposed to be Maddox or Maddie, and his son, and, he's talking about Exodus, and he doesn't know how to read, and he said, my dad used to say that I'm a dumb-witted, I'm a dumb person. And he basically says, he makes a deal. He says, I will teach you how to read. You are one of the smartest kids I've ever known, but I'll teach you how to read. And you make a deal here. You will make sure your mom doesn't get worried about you. That, you're all safe and everything. He's going to protect them. And I love that about Wilkin, because he brings humanity, because he was supposed to have a kid and everything, but I guess this is as close as he's going to get about having a kid. So, hey, good thing he's not 2 or 3. Good thing he's a little older. So that's a start for Wilkin. One of the travelers are going to leave, and the Baroness outs the Baroness eats food without the king because the king was supposed to show up. It's been 2 hours, and she's kind of like, screw it, and she grabs like the bread and munch, and she's eating. I like a woman who eats, so I mean she's eating and everything, and then she runs out and everything. She tells her right hand girl Isabel, stop smiling, and she's like, there you go, you know, all that, you know, the exclamation marks on the side of her head and everything. But that was pretty cute. It's kind of stupid. The king never showed up. Like, who runs this place, dude? The king. I'm over here. I'm thinking the king's gonna be this guy with a beard. Oh yes, come here. You know, but I guess I was mistaken. We'll get to that in a minute. So there's a tournament going on back at the castle where Wilkin and them are, and there's a fighting, and Wilkin's kicking ass, dude, and he overreacts with this guy. He sees the thing, and he knows that he's part of the guy who killed his wife. He all knows, you know, that these people, he's gonna kill them one day, and he's like, It's super intense, dude. I mean, he overreacts a lot, and everyone's like, and here's Stephen Moyer, the Chamberlain. This guy. Clap! And everyone just claps and everything. He doesn't actually say clap, but it's pretty funny. So that was really intense. The Baroness meets Edward the King, and he's a douche, a dumbass. He's stupid. He's childish, you may say, but when you're the king, baby, you can be childish all you want. Let's look at, he's not up there because, well, we all know what happened to him, but King Joffrey. He wasn't an adult whatsoever, was he? So, Sir Dyer knows the truth that that's not Maddie, that guy's an imposter for Wilkin, so he ends up deep-throating chicken, and he dies. He goes up to heaven. How did he die? Oh, well, I died by eating chicken. I have one question for you, Sir Dyer. Was that chicken good? Because I'm hungry right now. Literally, it's 1:44 in the morning, afternoon, I guess, or evening. I don't know what. I don't pay attention in school. Whatever, evening or afternoon, I don't know. But I'm hungry, and was that chicken delicious? Because when I was watching, I was like, that sounds good right now, chicken. I don't eat chicken like that, but I eat it like munch. But still, pretty good, man. I got hungry after that. So he ends up, he kills him. That's it. He's gone. The Baroness leaves. She says she's pregnant. I don't know whether she's BSing or if she's actually pregnant. But Wilkin's friends are imprisoned by, you know, the guards there and everything. They're there. You know, the guy who fucks the sheep and everything. They're all there and they're imprisoned. And Wilkin is Wilkin's fake wife. That girl. She has a knife to the kid, and she's like, you do this to him. I'm just trying to do it back. And basically, he grabs the boy and he's like, I'm here. Fade to gray, fade to black. What did I think about the episode overall, guys? Honestly, I'm going to get started with the pros first. First off, the ending was beautiful. The way he shows how he's going to stay there. He's loyal. Not loyal, but he wants to protect the boy. This is like his own. He's going to take him in like it's his own. And the wife, she doesn't know any better, dude. They've all been tortured and tormented over the past years. She's not dumb. It's just, it's going to take some time to learn the right way instead of the wrong way that they were taking. So the ending is very of a smart way. And this show gets a lot of criticism and hate. Yeah, it has many problems. But this episode, per se, got a few things right. So the ending for sure definitely was a big plus for me. Wilkin's new family, I like that aspect. Now his family's gone. And I think his wife already accepts in the afterlife that, move on. We could have had stuff. We had it in our hands, and it was taken. You must still take vengeance. But you can still move on and live with your life as long as you get this goal done, this mission done. So that's basically what she's saying. Look at me, I'm all preaching up in here, man. But seriously, I don't even know if I'm right, but I'm just saying. That's how I see it. So Wilkin's new family, I like that whole aspect. I like how it's cool, man. It's cute. It's gonna be fun to see him with a kid and everything. They better not die. If they get killed for some reason, I'm gonna be pissed. The action in here, the tournament, the sword fighting, the fighting, they're all laughing. I'm tricking. Like, literally, just the action in here is totally fine. I love the whole tournament, the medieval, the jester. Love it all, man. It's very bloody, it's gruesome, and it is, all the torture scenes are fine with me. It has that Kurt Sutter touch to it, and the priest has like the skin back on their wall. I mean, that's pretty disgusting. This is gross, man. The Baroness in here, man. I like how she got shown in scenes because she's shown a lot, but actually she had a purpose. But then when she was waiting, it was kind of like, yeah, I get it, you're waiting, but you don't have to like do a 5-minute scene of her at the table talking to Isabel. And, you know, I get the Baroness is a cool character. You know, she's not a horrible character. You know, she's building up the steam and everything. But really, now that the Baron is dead, is she really an important character? Because if she dies, is it kind of like, are you really that important? Are you the number one important MVP in the show? Really, just kind of thinking about that. The opening with the old man running and everything, and the guy ends up fighting that action too, and then he ends up dying and getting his throat slit. I mean, it was pretty intense, and you're kind of like, what is this? What's going on? What are you doing? Why are you running? Whoa, you're surrounded, and it goes down like that. The directing in here wasn't as bad as when Kurt Sutter directed it, and the handshaking. I didn't notice, at least for me, not one time I noticed the camera. It could have been doing that, but for me, I never noticed it, so the directing in here was totally fine for me. I enjoyed the directing, the way that they captured some of the shots, and of course, there's a few shots in there that they overuse a lot, but you get used to it. The Chamberlain and his plans, Stephen Moyer, he's really cool. I like the way he has plans, and he's not a good guy. He's not. He's a bad person, so he's not really the guy you want to go with, but I do like his plans, and the guy, he ends up leaving, but he says, like, we'll keep in touch and everything. So I want to see where that goes. And Stephen Moore is a fantastic actor. He's not a bad actor. He's a very theatric, and that's what I like about him. So I want to see more about the Chamberlain. The way he killed Sir Dyer with the chicken, you gotta make it like he choked and everything. So that was really disturbing. You hear it like, and you feel like the throat is like breaking with the bone or something, like not the bone, the throat of the bone, but like it's like stabbing the bone and the chicken is in. You can feel it extending, and it's really, really gross, and it got captured very well. The only cons, really, the group got captured kind of like, the witch didn't do nothing. I still can't tell. I know the witch is a bad person. She's not a helper. She has a plan. She's so selfish. And literally, the group gets captured, the guy who fucks the sheep and everything. It's kind of like, you got captured. Very, very good. Very good. You got captured. It's kind of like, oh, well, I don't know how to feel about that. The King Edward III, we've been waiting the whole time, and then he doesn't even do anything for us. He's kind of like, oh, I gotta get back. Bye. Oh, he's not a king. I really feel like, I don't know if King Edward II was really like that. I think King Edward II was a real thing. I'm not sure, but the way that he was presented. And the way that we just kind of wasted our time there with the Baroness getting up and everything, and it kind of just wasted when they could have showed more character development of Wilkin, or the group captured at least. That would have been a little bit more helpful. And then the Baroness scenes were a little bit slow. They were. That 5-minute scene at the dinner table was kind of like, yeah, you're right. I'm interested in your story, but it's just a little slow. That pacing, besides Wilkin and them at the tournament. That was a little bit way more better. But other than that, this is a B+, guys. I'm going to give it a B+. It was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. I think last week I gave The Bastard Execution a B-, so this one's a B+ for sure. It's not a bad episode. It definitely was probably one of the better episodes out of this season. We're only 4 episodes in. But I enjoyed this one a lot more than all the others. So comment down below. Let me know what you think about The Bastard Executioner. And I'll see you all next week for more. Spock be with you always. Again, you heard the pros, you heard the cons. Not much cons, but again, the pacing with her and everything. And I like the Baroness story. It's just when they do a 5-minute scene on the dinner table and everything, it's kind of like we have other characters to show. They got captured. The guy was like, I'm not going to be a coward. And then it's kind of like, what was the point? I'll see you all next week.